Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you guys had a good day. Avoided the choppy action today. It's actually we pretty much expected today, simply because we're coming off a 3-day weekend. Most really good traders won't even touch the markets until tomorrow because today is always unfavorable for traders. But there were some opportunities today. Hopefully you guys found some and were green and disciplined. So getting into the charts. Uh, Remember Friday we wanted. I didn't have to do a video Friday just because it's a long weekend. I figured people would just forget anyway, so I just updated it with the morning video this morning. But remember Friday we wanted 15.610. You see we got that, and I said we'll probably hit 15.610, and then at that same time, ES would probably take 45.44, which would be this week's high, and then we had this little FVG where on the weekly that we tapped into, and you see we have since rejected. So that had me a little bit more bearish going into today. Today again very unfavorable. So it's just we're in a weird situation, but I don't think I'm gonna start with NQ because you see, we're in that weekly FEG, but we're also in this daily FEG. You see, we retested it today, and we're still rejecting it. Um, I think that's because NQ needs to come down and retest this daily fair value gap. I think this is a draw, and then the same thing for ES has one down here. ES is obviously a lot weaker than NQ today, so ES is a lot closer than NQ is to it. It would be 44.96 on ES and 15.360-ish area on NQ. I do want to see these tapped into because the market's not going to leave these down here. Plus, we have some volume imbalances down here at 15.100-ish level and 14.980 level as well. So just something to keep an eye on. If we can get like a long position tomorrow out of these daily FVGs, if we can tap into it, I mean, it's gonna be a it's 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 gonna be a very favorable position for you. So that's where I would be looking. I don't really want to long anymore. I don't want to long because we keep rejecting here. Going into tomorrow, I mean, that's what I'm gonna be looking for is us to tap into this daily tonight and then see what happens. And then some things to point out on the hourly for ES. We do have these equal highs up here on the hourly that I do like if we can tap into the daily FVG. I mean, it's possible that we can come back up, but these are some strong convincing candles here that we should at least go down and take 44.96 and tap into that daily FVG. So maybe we can get something like this going into tomorrow, like come up, create an FVG, we can long from here and then take us up to, and then we get these equal highs sitting up here at 45.31, 25. I mean, obviously it doesn't have to happen like this. We could go straight up. We could go straight up first and then come down and hit the daily FVG. But I do think both are gonna get or will get taken. Just UFC just kept file price action to figure it out. But just wanted to point out those so you have those in your memory block on your chart so you can keep them marked. That's a good long target once if we hit the daily FVG first. NQ nothing much really, just waiting on that daily FVG, and then obviously we would attack, basically back to these highs. Uh, probably looking back to the 15,620. Then there are some relative equal highs sitting right here on NQ. They're not perfect, but uh, this would also be a good target if we can get back down to that daily FVG. So yeah, just looking at those overnight, you see right now NQ on the hourly doesn't have many areas where we can like hold right now. We are sitting in. You see, we're now breaking. We had a 15-minute FEG. We broke here. We had a inverse, or we bounced from. Remember earlier today I said NQ had to hold this. If NQ held this, we would push back up to these equal highs, sitting at 1578 or 15578. Sorry. You see, we finally got that. We did have to take a long position from here on the 5-minute. I will go over that quick. Where was it here? So we had this 5-minute inverse right here. This was also a 15-minute inverse. You see the trade worked out. I exited the position. I got a little scared out of the position. I will admit. We entered here at 15.550 because we got to close over. This candle right here, when we started to go below, ES was showing pretty weak, but you see we held this 5-minute order block perfectly. We never closed below, and then price went right up to our to our take profit at 15,578. So got a little scared out of that one. If you did hold that, congratulations. I know a few of you did, so hope you guys played that nicely. With that, nothing else I'm really looking for. Obviously, ES just made this big 15 minute here. I'd be looking for this 15 to either be tested or violated. It should tell us where we head to overnight, but it looks like we should go take 44.96 here. We will go take these equal lows sitting right here that we just made. You'll see this should get taken here. Doesn't have to obviously because time of day, but uh, expect this get taken, and then you want to see this get inverse back to the upside, and then you can be confident that we're headed back up because you see we do have some nice LR forming here. I mean, all the way to here. I mean, this you don't know if you really include this, but we should at least go back to 45.20. But if we're going back up this high, why not just go take the 45.31 equal highs on the 15 and the hourly? So with that, I think I am good here for today. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we will see you in chat.